Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. My name's Jeff and this is my wife Gail. We've been married for 33 years and in that time we never planned to do anything like this, but here we are. So we thought we wanted to share some of our experiences, some of the lessons we've learned during our retirement years.
So the name of our channel is Retirement in Motion. So what does that mean, in motion? Let me give you just a little bit of history and you'll understand why we chose that name. When we first left the United States in 2018, we went to the Dominican Republic. So we stayed there for 4 years. Then we left there, we came to Colombia. We were here for a while and then had to take a short exit out of the country. We were in Panama for a very short time. We're able to come back to Colombia, and now we're in a position where we're going to have to go again.
So I want to kind of set the tone for what this channel is going to be and what this channel is not going to be. This is for us to share things. So if you like our channel, that's wonderful. We'd love to have you subscribe to it and come back and follow up with the videos. But in the time that we have been away from the United States, we've learned about different cultures. We've learned some attitudes, what to have, what not to have. Met some amazing people along the way and wanted to share basic things so that if this is something that you think about doing at some point, maybe you'll be just a little bit ahead. Maybe what we have experienced will help you. Now, we're not going to do the stuff like you see in all these other retirement and travel videos where we're going to talk about the wonders of Colombia or the wonders of Panama. It's not what this is about. Those people that do that, there's lots of them out there, and that's what they want to fill, that niche. So good for them. Let them do that. That's not what we're going to do. We're just going to try to be as realistic about what we have done and what we have experienced so that you benefit. We're not going to tell you a bunch of figures about, oh, cost of living is this, and oh, it costs this much to get a visa, and no, that's not what this is about. So we want you to enjoy the content that we're going to give, and we want you to learn something from it.
Yeah. So now as we go back to the history just a little bit, you can see why we said retirement in motion, because we're going different places. But how did this all begin in 2018? Well, it really began in 2017. We have a 19-year-old grandson. Well, he was 19 years old then. Came to us and asked us to accompany him to the Dominican Republic because he had heard that there was a need for sign language teachers and interpreters there. And he wanted to volunteer his time to help the deaf people in Dominican Republic. So his mother was going, which is our daughter, but he wanted Grammy and Papa to go too, so we would feel that he's okay if he decided to stay there. So we went with him to Samaná in Dominican Republic for 2 weeks, just 2 weeks. But in the first week, Jeff and I realized that in our retirement years, we could also do something similar. So our grandson inspired us.
This was never on our radar to do this. It just happened when we took our grandson that time. So out of the blue.
Because we had never ever been out of the United States ever. We didn't even have a passport. It had never crossed our mind to do something. So you can see how our grandson really inspired us to not only go abroad, but also to do volunteer work, which is what we do. He inspired us. Normally, parents and grandparents inspire the young ones, but no, our grandson inspired us to do the same. he eventually inspired his parents to do the same. But
that's another story.
That's another story. We'll fill you in on that on another video. But as you can see, this is why and how our adventure began with Ethan's story.
Yeah. And again, in motion, we're going to be doing in motion quite a bit here in the coming weeks and months. We're going to be traveling to Bogota, Colombia here in a few weeks. We're going to be going back to the United States in a few weeks. Then after we return, we're going to return to Colombia. After that, we're going to be going to Ecuador. So, whew, yeah, and that's just this spring. So we'll explain more about that in upcoming videos.
Yeah.
Maybe in our future videos, we will do a little bit about Bogota when we're there, so that you can see, some of the things about our trip there. Definitely going to do a little bit in Ecuador, because that's where we'll probably be for the next 6 months after that. And then, of course, a little bit that we get from the States, because we haven't been in the United States since 2021. So this is probably going to be a shock to us coming back. Things have changed drastically, I'm sure. But anyhow, hopefully it will entertain you. Again, just learning lessons, things that we have learned. We're going to highlight lessons specifically in one video later. But as we go through each one, we're going to add in a few things. For instance, that's just one quick lesson we've learned. Yeah, you can survive tropical diseases. In the Dominican Republic, I got dengue fever. But a lesson we learned, if you're in another country, what you want to do is listen to the locals. They know what they're doing when it comes to dealing with some kind of a sickness. They know what works in that area. Don't confine yourself to everything you've done in the past. Listen to the locals. They can help you tremendously. So for this video, just our intro video, that's pretty much it. That wraps it up.
Yeah.
So again, we're going to be going to Bogota. We're going to be going to the States. We're going to be going to Ecuador. Hopefully, in each one of those, you'll find something that you enjoy, something that you learn. But thanks, everybody, for watching this video. And again, if this is something you think you're going to like, hit the like and subscribe. That helps us tremendously with our upcoming videos. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.